I'm going to show you guys how to do a fast carb swap. Because as you can see, you're going to raise your seat. You're going to have to remove this bucket right here.
Okay, yep, we got 5 bolts here. There's this one up here, and then there's 2 down here, right next to the carb access, and then the 2 at the top.
All right. It's not going to get kicked around or up. So Tyson, you're using what size?
This is a 10 millimeter socket.
10 millimeter socket, you guys. Generally, all the 49 cc's are the same. 10 millimeter to remove the bucket over here.
Sometimes there's a Phillips here rather than a...
Okay, and then sometimes there's a Phillips over here. All right.
Alrighty, let me just go ahead and lift this up.
So go ahead, Tyson.
Okay. Next thing I'm going to do here is remove the throttle cable. Do that, there are these 2 bolts right here. You loosen up one of the nuts. Slide this little boot forward. Unthread this one all the way. And we could just pull this out, slide it out, and you rotate this around and you can pull the nub out of this little slot here, which will be easier to see when we pull the carburetor out.
Okay, so if you guys can see how easily that was, there was 2 nuts over here. You got this one he loosened as well as this one here. What size?
That's a 12 millimeter.
That's a 12 millimeter he used to loosen this out, and then you just take the little nub out of this little slide here that it sets into for the throttle, and then you're good to go.
Yep. Next, we're going to unplug the electric choke, which is, let's see here, I believe it is this one right here maybe. So we need to cut a few zip ties.
So we're showing this to you guys on a brand new scooter, you guys. You can see there is an electric choke connector, so you definitely have to cut the zip ties to get access to the plug so you can unplug it.
And there's lots of zip ties hiding around all kinds of wire in, so just have to be patient and trace the wire back. And when you find the plug, just go ahead and unplug it, and your choke is.
There you go, you guys. So he unplugged it.
And then we need to also disconnect the fuel line. So since there's no fuel shutoff valve, we just take some hose pliers, hose pinchers, and pinch off the line so you can remove it without dumping all the fuel out of your gas tank. There we go. So that's removed. And finally, just loosen up the hose clamps on either side, the one from the airbox and the one to the intake.
Okay, so you see what Tyson just did. This is the intake manifold. He's loosening the clamp here, and he also, this is where the air filter is connected to on the back of the carburetor. He loosened this clamp as well. Now he's going to be able to remove the carb.
Yep, you can just reach in and just pop the hoses off. That's right. And then there's one other bolt on the side of the engine case that has to be removed.
Okay, so this right here, he's going to have to remove this. This is actually the drain hose from the bowl of the carburetor, and that's generally mounted on the, I'm going to walk around.
Yep, it's this bolt right here on the transmission cover is what's holding the drain for the float bowl there.
Okay, as you can see,
there we go.
The float bowl drain is now free.
And then we can just lift the whole carburetor up.
Okay, so this is what the 49cc QMB139 carburetor looks like, you guys. Now again, this is a brand new scooter, so we're going to reinstall this right now and show you guys the process.
Alright. Well, we just basically go in and go do everything backwards from taking it out. So I like to hook up the fuel line first because it's easiest to get to when it's actually not down there. You want to route this line. Usually like to pull it under the carburetor just to keep things cleaner. Now that the fuel line is installed, we can remove the hose pincher. And let's see here, so I'll set this down. Go ahead and drop the drain line back down the hole there. And we slip this back in. There is a little alignment notch. There's a little tab on the carburetor here, as well as down here, if you can see that there's two little nubs that tab slips between. You want to get those in there. Oh, that's right. We were gonna just show this bit a little bit easier. This is where the throttle cable connects, which is right here. So we take this little nub right here, that slides right into the hole there and then goes around, and you pull this back, stick that in place. We're going to leave this loose for right now until the carburetor is the rest of the way installed, and then we'll adjust this cable.
So you guys, it's very easy to do it when the carburetor is still loose, so don't set the carburetor or tighten it up. Keep it loose first, put it in its position, turn it sideways like Tyson has it here. It's a lot easier for you to put the cable back through, put that nub right into its little housing over here, and then mount the throttle cable on those nuts over there in the back. All right, so he straightens it out.
We straighten it back out, slip the intake hose back on the intake side of the carburetor. There it goes. And now we can go ahead and tighten these back down. The two hose clamps, the one on the intake manifold and the one on the from the hose coming from the air box. Okay. Then we have this electric choke line. You can just hook that plug back up. Then you want to zip tie everything back together.
Some zip ties so you can nicely tighten up and put everything back in its proper location. So these are the easy steps, you guys, on how to remove and then reinstall on the 49cc QMB139 carburetor. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon. Take care.